I'm happy to welcome today Bonnie Gilgallen and Douglas Graham from the Broadway review show Razzle Dazzle. Welcome, both of you. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too.
Give you a little razzle shirt here.
I know. I was about to say, you're already giving the Razzle Dazzle.
Want to wake people up.
Yes, I love it. So tell me a little bit about the event, the shows that you're going to be putting on at the Palm Springs Cultural Center.
Well, this is our third season, and we do twice a month. We're now on Friday, so we do every other Friday. This September 15th is our first show of this season. And it's 7 o'clock, and we're upstairs in the second floor lounge, the Cultural Center, which is a lovely little intimate room, seats about 50 people. And Doug Graham is now my co-host, and he's wonderful. We do every show, and then every show we rotate. We have two guest singers, a male and a female, and every show those are different. So we always have different people coming in. And with this, our first show, we're so happy to have back Chip Prince on piano, who's wonderful. And we do a variety of Broadway material. And tell us about who we have.
Well, the show is completely different every time. It depends on the talent that we bring in. So our guest this particular on Friday night when they come in is Tim Ewing, who was on Broadway in Mamma Mia, Leslie Tenero, who was on Broadway in Evita, and she worked as Eliza Doolittle with every iteration of My Fair Lady you can think of.
Times.
So, yeah, so it's a really exciting offering, and we love what we do, and our brand is kind of let's make the people happy and take them away. So it's completely different every time.
It's going to be a great show. I saw a little preview that you put together, and both of you are so talented. And like you said, you're bringing Broadway to the desert. People that have been in Broadway. I know you've had some experience yourself. What shows have you been on?
Well, I was on Broadway in Cats, and I've done a bunch of national tours that were on Broadway, such as Bob Fosse's Dancing, A Chorus Line, Phantom of the Opera. My last one was Chicago, which is what Razzle Dazzle is from, our opening number, and the name of our show.
Are you feeling up to give people a little bit of the Razzle Dazzle today?
Give them the old Razzle Dazzle, Razzle Dazzle. That's all you get.
We need some jazz fingers.
It's called Jazz Hands.
I love that.
I did want to mention one thing. The pricing is a little different than the previous seasons. This season, the tickets are $10 for the show, and then there's a bar, and they have food that they bring up from the cafe. You can order whatever you want.
So it's cheaper. Last time it was $20. Now it's $10.
But you buy whatever you want as far as refreshments.
Drinks, good music,
and
good crowd.
It's a very intimate sharing. It's like the audience is right there with us, and we tell stories about Broadway and our lives with the theater and how theater has touched our lives. And it's one of the most thrilling things I've done here.
It sounds really exciting. And how did you get involved with the Palm Springs Cultural Center?
Well, I had done some plays there. Actually, I'm a straight actress too, so I had done some plays downstairs in one of the theaters, and Michael Green was sort of putting together the music program, and he had jazz and a couple other things, and I think it was just an email or something or Facebook. He was looking for other kinds of music, so I said, what about Broadway? And he said, that's a great idea. So I decided I wanted to surround myself with the best people I could possibly find. My first co-host for a season was Jeff Barnett, who's now gone on and is doing a movie magic show, same format about movies. So Doug Graham is now my co-host, and I couldn't ask, I mean, talk about experience, somebody that's actually done Broadway.
Together, wherever, that's our closing number.
No, keep going, please.
Wherever we go.
We'll just have to go to the show and catch all of it.
It's really fun. If you're like Broadway, and you know, there's not a lot of Broadway in the desert. There's a lot of jazz. There's a lot of music. Not a lot of Broadway. So we're kind of filling a niche a little bit that I think needed to be filled, and people seem to.
It'll touch every emotion you have. It's funny. It'll be touching. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you cry. And we want people to leave feeling good. That's what our show's about.
It sounds like it's going to be a great event. And I'm sure there's a great audience of people that want to catch Broadway here in the desert. So if people want more details and they want to catch the show, it starts September 15th at 7. You can catch it at the VIP Lounge at the Palm Springs Cultural Center. And to get those tickets that start at $10, you can go to eventbrite.com. Thank you both for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I love that.